Hey, sixth graders, we are going to do a quick review of these plate boundaries that we've been learning about. So this is our example of a convergent plate boundary where our plates are interacting and one is forced under the other when they are moving towards one another in a convergent way. So we can see here that this plate is being forced down into the mantle below the other plate over here. And as it's forced down, we can see that there are things that are happening and landforms that are being created all over this cross section. All right, our next type of convergent plate boundary that we're going to look at is where there's a convergent plate boundary under water. So we can see that on both sides of this plate is water. And again, one of the plates is being forced down and submerged into the mantle, where there is, again, landforms that are being formed under the water or under the ocean. And we can see that, again, that they are moving towards one another in the convergent plate boundary type. So that is what happens in this convergent plate boundary interaction. The next we have is our divergent. Our first divergent is under the water, and so both of our plates are where they meet are under the water at this plate boundary, and they are moving away from one another in a divergent plate boundary type. As they move away from each other, the rock is added at the edges of the plate, and we can see that in this simulation of this cross section here, that that as the plate moves away from each other. As the plates move away from each other, that there is rock being added to the edge of the crust from the mantle. And our last divergent is happening with land. So we have a piece of land, and now we have two pieces of land. As they move apart, there is rock being added to the crust, and that the water, the ocean, is filling in between the two pieces of land that were once connected. All right, I hope that helps you better understand those plate boundary types and that it will help you move forward into mastering these concepts. Remember, today is a great day to learn. Happy learning!